So NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission has targeted a near-Earth asteroid named Bennu. We selected this asteroid for several reasons, primarily based on its color and its reflectance. It's a very dark asteroid. And much like Hayabusa 2, we're interested in organic-rich, carbon-rich asteroids because we want to understand if these kinds of materials delivered the seeds of life to the early Earth, and maybe be the reason that Earth is a habitable planet and why we're here today. Bennu also is a potentially hazardous asteroid with a non-negligible chance of impacting the Earth. And so we really wanted to understand the forces that determine its orbital evolution through the solar system, primarily a phenomenon called the Yarkovsky effect, where asteroids absorb solar radiation and then re-emit that energy as heat back into space. And that imparts a thrust on the asteroid and actually substantially alters its trajectory. So the two missions have a lot in common. The two asteroids may be linked to each other, at least in near-Earth space. They're following very similar dynamical paths. And macroscopically, they share some common traits, especially this really interesting spinning top shape that they both have, which seems to be relatively common in the asteroid population. But when you get up close and personal between the two asteroids, they start to show some intriguing differences as well. And for me, one of the most exciting things, having participated in both these programs and cheered on our colleagues in Japan and around the world on their successes of Hayabusa 2, is the different chemistry of the asteroid surfaces. So one of the things that often accompanies carbon-rich materials in the solar system is the presence of water. And we've seen a very deep hydration band in the spectra of asteroid Bennu. And it looks like the mineralogy is dominated by water-bearing clay minerals. The asteroid Ryugu also has a feature that shows the presence of water on the surface, but it's very subdued and shallower compared to what we see on asteroid Bennu. So all of a sudden we have this great puzzle. These two asteroids look very similar spectroscopically. Their shapes are similar, yet their chemistry is different. So we want to understand what has happened to these two different asteroids to lead to such interesting results.